Krispy Kreme, you know what I mean? I came on the scene with Young. You know I am not dumb. I can't freestyle for nothing. I need liquor. I need alcohol.
Thank you for coming to my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
And your name is?
Comedian DC 813.
All right, 813. What's the special meaning?
That's representing my hometown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's
showing
correct.
love. Plus, it derived from my rap name.
Oh yeah, what's your rap name?
DC 813.
Oh, okay.
So I just put the comedian on it, you know.
Do you want to tell people your official name?
My government?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Morris Anthony Marsh.
Morris?
Morris, yeah. Morace.
Cute.
Yeah.
We first met at Dave & Buster and you won the 150. Good job.
Oh my God. I forgot about that.
What did you do with that 150?
It was gone before I got it.
What?
My bills took it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You were talking about you're running into some financial difficulties.
I was just playing, but I spent it on drinks mostly.
Oh, all right.
Partying.
Oh, that's cool. And we are gonna be in a competition the 31st. You gonna take my money?
Oh no, I'm gonna take the person who's putting on the competition's money, who's providing the money.
Yeah, we're gonna take the first few places.
Yeah.
31st. That's cool.
Thank you for reminding me about that. That's gonna be real cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be 100 people in the theater, right?
Oh, 100? Oh my God.
Yeah, they already sold out 80 tickets.
Oh, so how much is the grand prize?
I think it's 200 or something.
We need more money. That's a lot of people. We need more.
We need more money.
We need more money.
Take more cut. We need to take more cut.
Exactly. We need a bigger part of the pie, a bigger slice of the pie.
They say there's gonna be like a scouting agency, so hopefully they can work with us later and book shows. So
okay. So that's the real perk.
I guess.
Okay, I like that. I could do 200 plus a scouting agent. Yeah, I could do that.
So do you do weekly shows now in Tampa?
No, shows probably once a month maybe.
Okay.
I'm still trying to like learn comedy and get more comfortable on stage. Still trying to learn the craft, so
I don't know. You're crafting pretty good.
That was the liquor. That was.
Oh, that was the liquor.
Yeah, the
that
bartender made my drink really good that night. Yeah. Shout out to the bartender.
You find your secret formula. You just need to take some good drinks, and you got some good comedy coming.
It's alcohol. Mostly hard liquor.
You like it hard.
I don't
you
like.
You gotta hit it hard. You
don't
like it.
Pause. I don't like it hard. The liquor, yeah, the liquor.
Everything else soft.
Yeah. Let's add some context to that. Everything else soft. Oh my God. That was funny.
So, when's your first time you went on an open mic?
The first time doing an open mic.
Yeah.
My first open mic ever. Where I forgot where I was, cause it's interesting how I got started in the comedy.
Oh yeah.
My barber, my friends, my family always used to tell me I should try, comedy. Oh, you're funny.
Okay.
But I'm like that. Being funny during a conversation doesn't mean it translates to being funny on stage. I was aware of that. I'm not stupid. So it took me years, and one day I was laying down at home and my friend reached out to me and asked me if I would like to host a comedy show. And I'm like, oh, sure. Yeah, I'll try it. So I hosted a show. A comedian that I'm real cool with now, but at the time, because comedians they're very territorial. So if you're a new face, it's like they're trying to figure out who you are. And who's this guy? So he got on me, during his set. And when I got my turn, I got back on him, and I got on him so bad he got in his feelings.
Oh.
Because he didn't know, he thought I was going to be a pushover. Oh, who is this guy?
Ooh.
So that was my first introduction into comedy and like being around comedians, real comedians.
Wow.
Open mic. It's crazy because I was getting paid shows before I ever did an open mic.
What?
Yes.
How much was it?
My first show I made what, like 2 something. So maybe that's why people were probably a little bit resentful. It's God. It's not me.
I don't know.
I tell them it's God. It's
The
not
money
me.
just wants you in comedy. Sounds like.
And I want it. It's mutual. The feeling is
mutual, the
mutual.
feeling is
Yeah.
mutual.
I want the money more. So a lot of comedians, they're like, who the hell he think he is? You know.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, shoot. I was like nervous because I'm like, oh my God, I'm telling these people, yes, I can do this show, and I don't have no material.
Wow.
So that was really scary.
Oh wow.
I remember I came back from Jamaica. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to have 3 weeks to write, you know? When I come back, I wrote 2 things.
Okay.
But I remember before I got on the stage, I'm like, God, please just guide me. And the funny thing is, I went up there and did like almost 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
But it was scary. Because I know that I can't continue just relying on going, you know, off
You're
the top.
natural.
Yeah, but I'm not comfortable. I like to be prepared. So it was very scary because I'm taking people money. What if I go up there and I blank out, you know?
I don't know. You just be it and then you're it. You don't. Maybe you just. I think you're too humble, almost.
You know what? And that's, honestly, you're right. And that's why I kind of resent the way I was raised. I was raised to be too humble. So it kind of hinders me a little bit. You know, your strength could be your weakness at a certain point in life. If you don't adapt and change, you know?
Well,
That's one thing I resented. My grandmother, she was real religious, and you know, religious people preach humbleness. And sometimes you need to know your greatness and walk in your greatness. You know, stop being ashamed of that God has blessed you. Sometimes we're ashamed of our gift because we want to make the other person feel comfortable. And then my own light to, you know, so the other person could feel better about themselves. But you just have to do you.
oh, we gotta get you on more paid shows for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You far too nice.
Yeah, because you got it. You know, if you can go on unprepared show 30 minutes, you just got it in
No,
you,
and
man.
the funny part about that, I could do longer time when I had no material
Oh,
than now.
that is awesome.
But you know, I wanted to come prepared. You know, I wanted to be prepared. So I remember a comedian, David. You know David Galaza?
I don't remember.
It's a comic in Tampa. I remember
Okay.
he told me like you're gonna. He saw something in me, I guess, with me just being on stage. He's like,
All
you
right.
need to start writing. And for some reason, we were laughing when he said it, but I knew he was serious. And I'm like, I need to take his advice and start writing. And it took me a while, cause how do you write a joke? That's the tricky part. How do you write a joke?
You just do. You just.
No, but you know, with rapping, okay, I hear the beat. I could go. I could use the beat as a template of how I want to pattern my words. But with a joke, you can have a subject matter or whatever. But how do you structure this?
You find your way because at first I could only imagine it in my head.
Yeah.
But I can tell it on the stage, but I couldn't really write it down. But then I developed the skill to actually write it down and reconstruct and rebuild the joke. So.
But it took me like 2 months to just really, because I didn't have any patience at the time. You have to have patience. Like same thing like you. I could go and talk and be funny, but when you tell me to write a joke, I'm like, what? How? So eventually I started doing it more, and I figured out, okay, this, you know, the premise and all, you know, how they structure it. And I started getting a little bit more better because I started understanding how to do it, how to write. So
And
thank you, David.
And that was how long ago you first went to host the show?
My first time doing comedy, it was May 2022.
Okay.
And I ain't do comedy for another 3 months because I was scared to death.
Wow. Scared of what?
Because it was like a bucket list at first.
All right.
I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. I remember I almost left the show because I was so nervous. I was like, I should just get in the car and leave.
You don't sound nervous when you are on stage.
But I'm terrified. You know,
As
maybe
long as you don't show it.
maybe because my face is so fat, you can't see the nervousness. Maybe it's the nervousness is under there somewhere. But
Right.
But and then I started getting around the comedians and they started being nicer and open up to me. And shout out to Jerry Will 24, Damian Davis, Queen Campbell, like David. I met some real cool people that was like, you know what, DC, because you know this business is very competitive. So if a person feel like you're a threat, they're not gonna even deal with you. So, but my personality, I'm easygoing, you know, humble, too humble, but.
That's great. Yeah, I felt that when you said if someone see you as a threat, I could feel that 1 or 2 times from a few people.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
And it's so glaring at times you can't ignore it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh crap.
Because they were like, oh, I don't really want to share how to get more bookings, how to contact people. It's like,
You know what? And how I started getting bookings,
yeah.
because the comics there would be nice to me or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I had to start going to the shows and ask to do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because remember now, it's the promoters that's going to be paying you.
Yeah.
So you want the promoters to see you.
Right.
You're rarely going to find comics like myself or like you that's really going to bring people to, like, introduce them to promoters to get them on shows. Mm-hmm. They'll just tell you how great you are and never really put you in position. Mm-hmm. So that's how I really started getting bookings, was going to these shows and doing 5 minutes and pretty much prove myself. And then the word started getting out and like, oh, DC is really, you know, good or whatever.
Do you got some good videos that you recorded that you can send to people when they need to see it?
Not really.
You need that.
I need that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm still working out the kinks on a lot of my material.
All right.
It's
I
hard.
don't know. I think you definitely have a good 5, 10, 20 minutes even.
Oh yeah. I got that. It's just working it out.
Yeah. You just have it. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Are you a perfectionist?
Yeah, I'm an overthinker. I'm a Cancer. I'm my worst critic. But I'm getting better, you know, with accepting things not being perfect. But I have a lot of videos on my. It's hard for me to watch myself, believe it or not.
It's what?
It's hard for me to watch
Why?
myself. My voice. I hate my voice. But that's what people love about me, the uniqueness, the sound of my voice. I hate the most.
Why? You shouldn't hate your voice.
Because every time I go to the drive-thru or somebody call me on the phone,
Yeah.
they call me ma'am. They think I'm a lady. So it's funny when I order my food, they be like, "That's okay, ma'am. That's it." Then I get to the window, then they don't want to open the window because they've been calling me ma'am for 3 minutes. So
You can fake a low voice.
I can't fake it.
You can.
I try. No. I try to change it. It's like, ma'am. Like, what? They ignore it. They still say, okay, ma'am. I try. Trust me. I try to put on my tough voice, but it don't work.
What made your friends think you're have the potential to go? Like they try to persuade you. What kind of jokes you tell them?
No, it's just regular barbershop conversations.
Oh yeah.
Regular day-to-day conversation. I don't know what they saw, but I was like, comedy. being funny in conversation ain't funny on stage. So I was always nervous about like, am I gonna be able to be funny on stage? And at first, I used to try to be funny to make friends.
Okay.
Cause when I came from Jamaica, I had a real thick accent.
Oh wow.
So that's how I used to make friends, by trying to make people laugh.
Oh, so are Jamaicans like humorous people?
Jamaicans are the definition of bipolar. If you look if you look in the dictionary at the word next to the word bipolar, you're gonna see a Jamaican flag. Cause they're so complex. They could be so funny and humorous, but so ignorant, like ready to fight or what. I love my people though. They are a handful.
So how do you say how are you in Jamaican?
How are you?
Yeah, is there language there?
It's broken English.
What? It's broken English?
That's all. It's patois, broken English.
You don't have like a local language?
Yeah, we call it patois. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you said you have an accent, so I was wondering.
Yeah, cause I be like, all you're doing and wagwan. I mean, how you doing? Like, yeah, we have our little, slangs and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of Asians in Jamaica.
There's a lot of Asians anywhere.
Yeah, for real. It's like black people.
Asians still a lot less than black people, especially in Florida though.
Oh, really?
I don't see many Asians in a room at all.
Yeah, you're right. You
Yeah.
got to go to the Chinese restaurant.
I gotta go to California.
Oh, yeah. The West Coast. It's closer to China, right?
Not really.
Okay.
Because when you fly, you still fly across Russia,
Ooh.
the North Pole. So it's like,
Oh.
it's go this way or this way.
I
You
can't
know, on
imagine
top, so-
flying for what? It's a 13-hour flight maybe?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's not a nice experience. Yeah, I think you should get on more shows. Why not?
I am,
Do you want to be a full-time travel comedian?
yeah, that's why I told myself this year I'm just going to work on getting more material and
All right.
getting more comfortable on stage.
All right.
Take my time, because sometimes you try to do too much and you just burn yourself out.
All right. You know what's really good for you? I think you would be good for like a cruise comedian because you have so much to talk about. They give you like 30-minute set on the same day and you got to talk about different things and you just have so much. Like,
Yeah.
I think it will fit you.
That'd be,
Right.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Because then you save money and you eat
Oh,
all
my-
the fried chicken you want.
All the fried chicken I want. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, don't tell me that. I'm gonna go apply.
Are you on a diet right now?
Every day I'm on a diet, but I don't stick to it. I wake up on a diet.
All right.
I'm trying, y'all.
So where you live?
Dale Mabry.
Del Maybury.
Yeah.
With your family?
Yes, with my son.
Okay. How old is he?
My son
Yeah.
is 15, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, I had when I was young.
In Jamaica or here?
Here.
Wow, is it polite or not to tell people your age?
It's not polite.
All right, because Jupiter just told me he's 47, so
You believe him?
I don't know how
I
old
think
is
he's
he.
57.
What?
No, I'm playing.
I could be wrong.
No, that about right, 47.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I started young.
And what do you do during the day?
For work,
Yeah.
me and my family, we work with kids with disabilities.
All right.
That's mentally challenged kids. So we group home. Yeah.
So where are most of your material from?
It comes from Cause whatever I hear that sounds interesting, sometimes my brain does put it together.
Wow.
Even with Trump, you know.
Oh
And
yeah, you talked
yeah,
about. I definitely remember you told the Trump joke.
Yeah, cause I was like, okay, I would put my own spin on it, you know, make it fun, where I could talk about both candidates, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of my favorite bits, the Trump bit.
Yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
I didn't
thank
watch the other ones. I don't know.
you. I think, and that's the hard thing. Like most of these comedians go to the same open mic every week and
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Oh, no.
So it's hard when they go to a competition
All right.
with people like I saw that 10
Right,
times.
they're not gonna laugh anymore. I get that. I was in a open mic Monday. Yeah, that guy, the whole 5 minutes, the same joke, and he's wondering why nobody laughed.
Oh, and then they get mad.
Oh, it's,
Comedians are crazy.
I just can't stand it. Like when they do it every time the same joke like that. I don't
Yeah,
want to
so
be
you
there.
like it's gonna be one of those nights. So that's why I pick and choose my spot. You know, when I feel like working on something new, I'll go try it. But for the most part, I just maybe once or twice a month do an open mic. Not that I feel like I figured it out. I just know that they'll get tired of your material.
Right, that is true. Yeah, I like travel back from Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah.
So I do different jokes here and there, and they don't hear it. So
That's why I want to
keep
come
them
out to
fresh.
Orlando.
Yeah, keep them fresh. Yeah, Orlando has a few spots. I'm scheduled in June. I think you know what? I think you should go to the other coast too, the East Coast. I don't know if you want to drive that far.
Oh,
But-
really?
But that comedy scene's good. They have good comedy scene.
That's the thing. I'm just starting to get out there like that. I finally did Side Splitters on Del Mabry. It's crazy. I did the one in Western Chapel
Oh, yeah?
2 times.
All right.
No, 3 times.
Okay.
And the one that's 3 miles down the street from my house last week was my first time
yeah?
going there and going on stage.
How was it?
It was really good.
Yeah?
They enjoyed me.
Yeah.
Yep. Cause I feel like my material, not to brag or whatever, it's just it's refreshing.
Yeah.
Cause it's not. I just put up my own spin on what I'm talking about.
I'm debating on if I should go to an open mic tonight because I felt like I don't have that many new jokes, but I do have some fresh jokes I want to
Yeah.
practice a little bit. Do you feel like after a few times you say it, it gets better, or it's just the same for you?
And that's a crazy thing.
Yeah?
I learned this from Cat Williams.
Oh yeah.
You're never finished writing a joke. You always could add or revamp it.
That is true.
So, I like to watch interviews. That's where I get most of my knowledge on. Because you got to study people. To be an entertainer, you need to study people and see what it's almost like the marketing team. They study people or what people like, so they know how to market to them. So you have to study your audience and know, how to market to the audience. So you're never finished writing a joke.
That is true.
The other day, I found some more stuff to add to the Trump joke.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're always thinking afterwards.
yes, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And sometimes I say it on accident, but sometimes that's the best.
Oh yeah, it is.
So yeah, you're never finished. So keep doing the jokes. Keep getting familiar with your jokes, because then you'll know, learn how to structure your jokes.
That is true.
Yeah, so you could transition better. It's crazy. I've been to Orlando twice to do comedy, and I did horrible. But that's probably the best thing that happened to me. I was just starting out, and it's crazy. I got a paid show there, but that day was crazy. So my mind was all over the place. Not to make any excuses, but it didn't stop anything. That was the best thing that happened to me, to fail. Failure is sometimes a good thing if you take a lesson from it.
I definitely had the worst set in Orlando. I would say half of my sets are pretty bad in Orlando. It's just I don't know, the the people are just a little bit different. You gotta really try on every joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're too entertained. I feel like.
Okay. So how would you describe the Orlando comedy scene? Like,
It's very, very competitive. Just like I talked to the interview I had before Jupiter, we talked about Orlando, and there is so many talented people in Orlando that I feel like they deserve a better stage, like a bigger stage, because they're that good, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And some of these people 8, 9, 10, 15 years doing it. So it's like, woo, all that experience. And here I come with a what, better maybe a year and a half of experience.
You don't look at yourself that way, because people can be 8 and 9 years and still talk about the same kind of limited areas of joke.
Human parrots. You're right, and you know what I told myself? I'm like, you know what? Comedy is a reflection of life, and I've been living life for over 20 plus years. So I have that amount of experience. And so I might be new to the comedy scene, but what I'm talking about, I've lived it already.
Right.
So I got experience. You're right. A lot of them are repetitive, and that's another reason why I don't really do the open mic scene that much, because a lot of people go there for inspiration.
What?
Yes, as far as like,
you mean listen to other people?
Listen to other people and you know.
Oh yeah, I got that. Someone told me like they're afraid people are gonna steal their jokes. I never had that feeling, because most of my jokes only me can do it.
Yeah, because it's related to your ethnicity. Yeah.
But I get that if you're just like a regular white or black living in Orlando, some of people, they can use your jokes.
And sometimes they just like how you set up a topic.
Okay, that is true.
So it's not like music. With music, I could go back and like, I released it on this date.
Right.
With comedy, it's whoever they seen do it first.
True.
So you have to be mindful. And some people will tell you, I like the way you think. That's scary.
I don't know.
Especially when a comic tell you that.
I tend to not worry about it, because if you have the skill, that's something they can't steal.
Yeah.
Because you can put anything and make it funny. That's the skill they don't have. And in terms of topic, everyone talk about a lot.
The same,
But like, it doesn't come out the same way if I say it and they say it,
Yeah.
So
it's just annoying. That's all it is.
I get that. I saw Russell Peters. He was accusing another comedian. I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah.
He said, he was stealing my joke. I'm super pissed.
No, it's just annoying because it's laziness. Like, I sit down and I take the time to structure this joke, and you just come along and just take my hard work and playing with it. That sucks. That sucks.
Don't you feel like every joke that comes to you is kind of like an inspiration? It's kind of like music. It comes to you in like that way. Yeah.
And some of them comes complete. Meaning the idea. You're like, okay, it's like a puzzle. It's a simple puzzle. I'm gonna put together. This one is ready made. And some of them you have to put the pieces together. It's all inspiration and it's how you view the world.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so how you view the topic, how you feel about people or the topic.
Right.
Meaning that's how you're gonna put it together.
That is true.
So,
what would you say your best delivered joke that you felt like the most hit jokes that you did?
The most hit joke, people love my vegan bit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good.
Yeah, because I put my own spin on it.
Okay, yeah.
I talk about how a lot of people are out here living these fake trendy lifestyle.
That is true. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you
and
wanna. Yeah, I like that
see,
topic.
see how the presentation.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's not they steal the joke, but they steal your presentation of the joke. Instead of I hate vegans,
Right. Exactly. No.
then I present it like that. So
True.
So that mean I could go into a urban room, or I could go into a intellectual room, and
Right.
they feel like, oh, I like how you presented that.
All right.
I like how you presented that.
Yeah. People. I think when you reveal people's like, how do you say that word? Pretentious lifestyle, like trying to be something they're not, and it's funny.
That's what I'm saying. The internet allows people to, because a lot of people are looking for something to believe in. They're looking for. Everybody is seeking attention now with the internet.
Right.
Before nobody saw you, so you could fake. Now you could go fake it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the jokes. What else? I used to talk about how you got to be careful, like with dating. You got to be careful because a lot of people are faking it till you make it. Like you got to watch out for those people. They pretend to like what you like until you get into a relationship.
That's what mostly men do it though.
And women too. They all, because I remember I was dating this girl. We met at the club, so I thought she loved going out.
All right.
But she was like, no, I only did that to get with you because I know you like that. But once you're in a relationship, now they could be honest with you. It's crazy how that works. And then I go into a story where I pretended that I was into the church because of a lady I wanted, So you feel me? You could add to it like that.
I don't feel like women even put that much effort to get a guy because usually guys come at them.
No, but it's sometimes I've seen women.
Then they must really like you.
Yes, when a woman like you, you think a man is put on pressure or go crazy.
But
when a woman see what they want, oh my God!
Even when I see what I want, I don't pursue it because I felt like it's always doesn't turn out good if it's not the man trying to pursue.
But some women are gonna put that pressure on.
I just feel like it's too ratchet for women to put the pressure.
Maybe you don't want it that bad.
All right.
But when you want it that bad and you feel like, oh, this person is made for me. Oh man. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're a hot object in the dating scene.
No, not at all. But I mean, I was single for what, 8 years. So I had to heal. I'm still healing, by the way. But I was seeing a lot of things when I go out with friends, family, whoever. And I'm like, you know what? It's scary out here. You got to be careful. It is, yeah. It is scary out here. Very scary.
Well, what's the scariest thing happening on a date? Or
I mean, let's start with the women who go out with you just for food. They're taking picture of the food. Who buy the food? Who bought the food? Where is the guy? you know, it's yeah. I talk a lot about dating and going on dates, how it's financially taxing on males. All the woman got to do is show up. Look good and show up.
well, looking good takes effort and resource. You know.
Yeah, but you put on the dress that you went on 5 dates. You wear that dress 5 dates to 5 days. We have to pay for everything. And then we got to hope that you like it. Right?
I think it's because when two people get into the relationship, it's more of a woman has to do more in a relationship after you get in. That's why it's harder in the beginning for men.
Oh, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah. because then women have to take the most of the burden of child caring and all that. So women are more careful in the
Okay.
beginning, and that it's not necessary that they want to take your resource. Like in a way,
Yeah.
it's almost like a test, like how much you can do for me. So,
Yeah, they want to feel secure.
yeah.
Security, basically security.
So what's your type?
My type? A woman that don't beg. No.
What?
A woman that don't beg.
So
no.
not desperate.
No. I don't know, man. Whoever I vibe with,
All right.
whoever my soul.
Clicking, soul clicking.
Yeah. I don't look with my eyes anymore. I stopped looking with my eyes. I look with my ears and my eyes. No, not my eyes. My ears, mostly. Because a person will tell you who they are if you listen to them long enough
Yeah.
and careful enough.
So you grew up in Jamaica. How was that like? Is it by the beach?
Oh heck no! It's almost like we live in Tampa, and people Florida. Everybody think live by the beach. I'm close to the beach, but I'm far from the beach.
Right.
It says 45 minutes,
Right.
but it take me a day and a half
Right.
with the traffic.
Right.
So I don't know. It wasn't by the beach, because in Jamaica, a lot of people at that time didn't have transportation. We had to
Alright.
use public transportation.
Okay.
So imagine going to the beach on a bus. It'll take you forever.
Never went to a beach by a bus. That's funny.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
but I'm glad I was raised in Jamaica for the first part of my life, because I was exposed to a different culture. This is not all I know.
Yeah.
So I could always, have a different outlook or perspective on
Exactly.
something.
Yeah.
So I love that, because it was simple life, but the older you get, you realize that, man, you had it so good. But you was watching TV. They always say everything that glitter isn't gold. Because growing up, we used to see the commercial with the pizza and the hamburger. That's what we wanted. But at the time, we was eating all the natural fruits from the earth. So you see how life could be funny.
Yeah.
And now the people who had the riches, that's the stuff they want to eat, the stuff you used to have. And now you were like, oh, I had it. God gave me everything I needed, but I didn't appreciate it in the moment, because I wanted to see what I saw. I wanted what I saw on TV. Because most vegans eat pumpkin, potato, natural stuff. And we had an abundance of that in Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
But at the time, we just wanted to be in America and eating pizza.
Yeah.
So the older you get, you realize that, man, you gotta appreciate what you have.
What do you guys play in Jamaica?
Soccer, cricket.
All right. Crickets. You
yeah.
actually like cricket fights?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Cricket is it's played in India, in South America, West Indies. It's a game with a bat. You got to probably look it up. In Europe. It's called cricket. It's almost like baseball.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, soccer is the number one sport. Cricket. We track and field. Those were some of the best days. We used to go walk and like go to people's house and pick mangoes, strawberries,
Oh, that's nice.
grapes.
Wow.
We had I miss my childhood actually.
Yeah, I miss those fresh oranges
my
growing
God.
right in front of us. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and some other fruits, watermelons.
Yeah, watermelon. Name it, passion fruit, everything we had. Star
Yeah.
apple.
We used to eat those roots. It's like a root, but it's so watery. We just eat it. I don't even know what
See,
it's
we
named.
had jackfruit. You know jackfruit.
Yeah.
We had an abundance of jackfruit.
Wow.
We had a mango. It's called the East Indian mango. Oh my God, best
yeah?
mango in the world.
Wow. Yeah, those supermarkets just not fresh.
No. They've been sitting
Can't
on the shelf.
stand it. Yeah.
No. It take 2 months to
bad.
get here, and then they say fresh.
So you moved to Tampa since when?
I came here in '98. So I've been in Tampa pretty much my whole life.
With your family?
Yeah, with my mom and my sisters.
So how do you feel about living in Tampa so far?
It's gotten expensive
Yep.
over the years, but I love it here. I love Tampa. I like being in the heat. I like being in the sun. I feel like people love living in Tampa, but they don't like Tampa. It's crazy. They would, because they come. Oh, I'm from New York. Why you not in New York?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
love it here.
Right, exactly. That's why your butt's here, sitting here.
Exactly. They love Tampa, but they scared to say they love Tampa.
You have siblings?
Two sisters, and a brother, and
right.
another sister on my dad's side.
All right. Do you guys make fun of each other, poke each other?
Oh man, I was like their pet.
What?
Yeah, they used to do me. Oh man, I was like their little doll.
Why?
I was the youngest.
Oh, that sucked.
Yep.
Oh.
My middle sister, she used to bully me.
Oh no.
Yep. I talk about that in my set also.
What did she do?
You ever seen the movie with Eddie Murphy,
What is it?
Norbit? You know that lady Retribution? Yeah, she was just a terrorist. She terrorized me. Yeah, she. I'm still traumatized. You see me stuttering.
I heard a very fun way. They say like to be a good comedian, that light has to dim in your eyes,
Ah.
and then you can't be too happy in your life. Like I can see your light. The
That
light
is
in yours
funny.
dimmed. Definitely
That is funny. I never heard that, but that is funny.
true, right?
Yeah, you can't be too happy. Well, you don't got nothing to talk about. Everything is perfect.
Yeah, perfectly happy people. They just they don't get it like that. I guess.
Exactly. Life is already good to them.
Right.
We have to create our own false sense of happiness.
Right. That is so true. Yeah.
One thing I learned, people respect you and enjoy you more when you're authentic on stage.
Okay.
So they could tell when you're faking.
All right.
So just be yourself, Or do whatever works. If it's working, do it.
Okay. I have no accent at all.
Oh wow, yeah. I learned that from watching the is it American Idol version in Philippines?
All right.
And then, like I said, it's a big Asian population in Jamaica, and they love reggae. They'll sing the whole song, and after that you say hello, they're like, what?
Is that your favorite music? Reggae music?
No, my favorite music is actually R&B.
All right. All right.
I'm a lover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm a lover.
But you say you do tracks? You make music?
Yeah.
You rap?
Yeah, I'm rap. I'm on iTunes, YouTube, all platforms.
Hey.
What happened?
Anything. Rap.
You want me to rap?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. My mind playing tricks on me. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Devil got a hex on me. Exes, man, when they see me hopping out the coop like a genie. I was starving, now we eating. It was written and we lived it. I remember vivid, substandard living. Had a room in the kitchen, got a vision, got a little bit of coins and got it jumping. These rappers so boring, annoying with no substance. Overconfident, slow flow so incompetent. My opinion, no, I'm not hating. Oh, can I vent? That's just a little something.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Thank you.
That.
Young didn't believe me, y'all.
Oh, wow. Can you do, what is that word?
Freestyle?
Yeah.
Yes, I can do that, but I prefer to write. Like,
Okay.
I could freestyle when I'm with my friends, but I feel when you write something down, it's more purposeful.
True.
You,
Wow.
you took the time out to write it down. So
That's a very good
it's more
skill.
intentional.
Because I went to a party where they do just freestyle, like take turns, and that's just pretty impressive. Because English is still not that familiar for me.
I still struggle with it. Yeah, I totally could
I
agree.
don't have that many, that big of a vocabulary to do a freestyle like that.
Really?
I can write.
Or you could do what a lot of the comedians do, just curse a lot.
I like your music. It doesn't have that much curse in it.
So a lot of it do, but I just wanted to show you that I have range. and you know, I rap about everything, you know.
I give you a few minutes. Think of some freestyle with the donut shop on today.
Oh Lord, you're
It's a
gonna
test.
challenge me. You're gonna challenge
Yeah,
me.
I love that.
Oh, okay. I was actually on the radio before. I almost got signed to a record contract.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
It was an independent company.
All right.
Years ago, I was a part of a group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so music, you know.
You know, I used to do music too.
Oh, really? You ain't never told me that.
Yeah, I made a joke. I was a bar singer.
Ah! For where? What bar? What's the name of the bar?
No, I just sing around events, parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
believe
did.
you now.
I am on YouTube and I'm sorry, Spotify also.
See, tell them where they can find that.
Yeah,
your
just my
music.
name.
Okay.
My name, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the channel is still on, so just give you some time to think. But
Okay.
you almost signed, but why didn't you sign?
We were young at the time, and
Right.
one of the guys, his mom didn't. He needed his mom to sign off on the contract, and she didn't sign it, so
Oh no.
that was it.
But
That's the closest I got.
are you getting a lot of attention on your music right now?
People love my music, but rapping is crazy because it's all about. That's why I love comedy. I don't need no Hellcat or no
Yeah.
jewelry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't need to fake a lifestyle
You
for
need a
people to
front,
enjoy me. Yeah,
front too.
yeah, they want some. You know, people chasing a lifestyle with
Yeah,
music.
in raps especially.
Yeah, with comedy, it's just talk about your day.
Yeah.
Talk about how you feel.
All right, just whenever you're ready.
Krispy Kreme, you know what I mean. I came on the scene with Young. You know I am not dumb. I can't freestyle for nothing. I'm a writer. I'm not Lil Wayne. I can't rap all day off the top. And it's fine. I'm comfortable with that. Because you get paid for your writtens, not, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the lyrics on your rap is a little bit deeper meaning. I kind of like it. You know, who's your producer? Are you using someone?
Whoever I steal the beat from on YouTube. No, I got some guys that I like working with that
Right.
I know in real life.
Oh, okay.
But I always say I don't tie myself to one producer. It's whatever the music talks to me. So if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You know, some people like to tie themselves to one person. But if we have that chemistry, we have that chemistry. If we don't, maybe you'll make a beat I like and I'll be back.
Would you say you prefer a big time comedian or a big time rapper? You gotta pick one.
Which I'll go with comedy, man. I don't have to worry about getting shot being a comedian or beefing with, you know.
I don't know. You know, Dave Chappelle just got attacked.
Yeah, because
on
he,
stage.
you know, because David Chappelle is, you know, he talk about a group of people that, you know, they don't play.
That's what we do. We comedians talk about anyone.
But you got to know when you got to know what the consequences of your actions. Not to say don't do it, but it's gonna have people on the other side of your argument that's gonna be take it personal.
I felt like I am so much in exposure of being attacked as a comedian than a singer.
Oh really? See, a singer is different.
Okay, rapper is
Rapper, it depends on what you're rapping about.
right.
Cause you got guys that do conscious rap. They don't have to worry unless they're rapping about the government.
What's your most proud song that you came out?
My favorite song I ever did, it's a song called, damn, what's the name of the song? No, it's not the intro. Overtime.
Okay. All right.
That's when I knew. Oh, you can write.
Okay. So people find your that piece on DC8.
You can find me on D.C.813 on all platforms.
Awesome. Yeah. What are some other personal goals you have besides comedy and rapping and?
I want to go. I'm in the process of doing my own group home, so trying to be a business owner. Took me a while, but it's better late than never.
What kind of business?
Group homes, assisted living.
Okay.
That kind of feel.
Because you feel like you wanna help the kids and special needs
I
people?
want to help the kids, and I also want some money. Let's cut the crap, okay?
Because you see a lot of profit to be made in.
Yeah, and
this
I'm already in the
industry.
field,
Right.
so I might as well do more and be rewarded more for my service.
Do you feel like the current situation for groups homes are like being managed well, or needs improvement in some way?
I can only speak for our group homes because
Yeah.
it's like we're like a family, and I do it with my family. So the kids, we're like a second family. We do everything with them.
Right.
That we've been doing it for what, 15 years now. So it's an extended family.
I guess since you already did like rapping, you were on the stage, so you weren't that nervous on stage for comedy.
Oh, that's a lie.
What? It's different?
It's totally, even rapping. I was all, because growing up, I dealt with a lot of anxiety, but silently. I didn't know who to go to and open up to.
Right.
And this is pre-YouTube, where you could research your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts. So I'm real camera shy, believe it or not. I dealt with a lot of anxiety and panic attacks, believe it or not. So, but I was able to suppress. I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna live in fear anymore. You only live once. Do everything you want to do now. Nothing is guaranteed. So I stopped living in fear, and I'm like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? They gonna boo me?
Have you ever get booed?
No, but they've been really quiet.
Yeah, that's the
They
worst.
booed me in their heads. Their eyes were booing me. So I've never been booed, and you know what? Sometimes that could be the best thing that could happen to a young comic. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just ain't your night.
Was that your worst joke that you got totally quiet?
No, they could. That was early on of me trying to go with my written material.
Oh.
When I was doing it off the cuff,
Oh.
they loved me.
All
But that
right.
was me trying to being on stage and learning. Because the big part, you could be funny in one bit, but do you know how to transition? So, the little nuances of comedy. That's what I had to learn. My transition was horrible. So, how you doing? It was horrible. But I knew that stuff like that, you have them growing pains. I had to learn. That's it's very important how to transition to your next joke. Hey guys, how y'all doing, man? It's your boy, comedian DC813. You can follow me on Instagram at artist_DC813. Also, you can follow me on Facebook at comedian DC.